Meow. So, it's been about 2 weeks to the day since I uploaded a video. So, on today's video, we're going to be doing a birds only team. Yay! So, first of all, let me show you. Let me turn off this. So, I'll show you the actual team. So, we have the two incredibly legendary broken Pokemon. And we also have Howlucha, or Hawklucha to some. And we also have Ben Bernanke, the leader of the Featheral Reserve. We have Admiral Akbar. That's a weakness policy trap set. So here, I'll just show you. So he leads Greninja. I'm Sash. I go immediately to kill. Thunderbolt, you're done. And at this point, the game's basically over. Marowak, I switch because Marowak potentially has Lightning Rod, and I don't want to deal with that. Like, I'll deal with rocks or I'll deal with Flame Charge. I'll deal with rocks with Defog, or I'll deal with Flame Charge with not caring because Marowak's bad, I guess. So I Intimidate. He does, in fact, go for Flame Charge. I don't really care about that. And my assumption here on this turn was that he was going to go Celestelia. However, I couldn't safely switch to predict the Celestelia because it would mean switching back to my advantage state there is to switch to Pidgeot. But switching Pidgeot against like a Marowak is not ideal. So I just decided like I'll just make the switch next turn. Because it also gives me a rock setup for only trading for 15% health. And it's a trade for 15% health because it always will go for seeds. It'll either go for seeds or substitute on this turn, always. So yeah, it went for seeds. At which point I go for Xatu, anticipating like heavy slam or realistically I was expecting him to switch at this point. And he did. He actually didn't switch to the one I thought. I thought he was going to switch to Xurkitree and just go for sweep, but instead he switched to Altaria to go for sweep. And immediately just starts setting up with Dance, which like basically I'm screwed at this point. There's not really much I can do to stop this. I'm trading 2 Mons against this because he can heal. There it is, the heal. And worse than that, it can go Mega any time to destroy me. So my assumption here was that I probably could live. I didn't do the calc, but like I'm pretty bulky and Reflect is up. So it's like Reflect will mitigate like one of those boosts, and I have Multiscale to mitigate the other of those boosts. And like I don't think that I die in one shot. And if I don't die in one shot, then I can counter sweep if I Dance. So I go for Dance this turn. And that ends up paying off just barely, because now that gives me a 1.5 speed boost, which I don't really need. He's still faster. But I don't really care because it allows me to go for extreme speed. Easy clap, boys. And that's the end of that first game. So here's another winning victory game. So this is a better game. So he leads with Scrafty. And realistically here, there's 2 options for me. I can either shoot for raw damage, or I can go for Paralysis Stall and hope that it doesn't have Shed Skin substitute. So I end up going for the damage. He does make the safe switch, which was a good play. I read on this turn Rocks or Toxic. Either way, I'm not dealing with it. He ends up going for Toxic, which is actually better for me than Rocks because I have my own Rock setup. The problem here is that Palisand advantages over Psychic type, so I do need to switch out. So I take 1 hit, which is like, that's fine, but it's not ideal. It means that the next one is free, because unless it goes for like Stone Edge or something wacky or like a double switch, then yeah, the normal type immunity helps. And I can just go for counter damage here. Not as much as I would have liked. The thing's more specially defensive than I would have assumed, but already I already know like 2 of its moves. It's got like Flare Blitz and Fake Out. Yeah, Flare Blitz, there it is. So it's like once I know that like half of its set's garbage, I assume that the others are like Parting Shot, U-Turn, Knockoff, or just other non-threats because I'm a Mega. So it's like Knockoff doesn't do anything, or U-Turn because I'm a bird doesn't do anything, and Parting Shot doesn't do anything because I'm not. I just don't care. I'm not joining the tournament. This is like a replay. Like, this game already happened, but this tournament is real, and I don't want to join it, so go away. So Scrafty is an interesting one because it isn't Defiant. I used to always think that that one had Defiant, and I was always scared to switch against it. But right now I'm just going for damage, and that ends up paying off. Because even though that I lose my Slackberry, so I don't get my speed boost, I still take out one of his major threats. And then Incineroar is just like, honestly, so I'm going to say something here. So Jose Dwap, I assume is the name. I don't know their experience level. I suspect, like, 1,150. Not very high. So the reason I bring that up is because, like, not to be disrespectful, but Incineroar is the wrong switch. And it's the wrong switch to such extent that it's actually game throwing. And here's why. So Incineroar is walled by most of my team. I don't, personally, I don't think Incineroar is that good. Maybe he just personally likes it. But I don't think it's good because it allows for rock setup. It allows for setup. It allows for sword dances against it. Because, like, what do I care? It also allows for Rocky helmet abuse if I wanted to, like, Rocky spam. But I don't, so. And then Skarmory, I assume, will throw rocks right back at me, so. And even if it didn't, what do I care? So here I'm in kind of a frustrated position because I don't actually have Calm Mind here. So I don't actually have a way to damage Skarmory. We're both just kind of walling each other, but I'm at a disadvantage because my Reflect will go away and will be a bigger deal than his Tailwind, which I'm not really trying to stall out. Mostly what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to, like, kind of frustrate him because he's a new player, to be honest. It's kind of like a meta play because I'm just wasting time. Like, I was fully willing to sacrifice Xatu there, but knowing that he wasn't going to press in for damage, it allowed me a free turn to switch. So I took advantage of that free turn. Here's a 50-50. I guess I lost that 50-50. So this is a setup turn. He's basically, he's doing me a favor. Again, Incineroar is not the right switch because what is this doing to me that I care about? First of all, nothing because he's a noob and doesn't, he was trying to intimidate, but he doesn't know that you have to survive the rocks to intimidate. So perhaps he was just using it to scout my turn. I don't think against Dragonite that's the right play because it does usually get Sword Dance or Dragon Dance. The game was over at that point anyway. So I just wanted to show you the team as kind of an intro. So those were 2 wins, and we're going to keep going here. We're going to do a live one. I have to stop this from being yellow. No, I'm not joining the stupid tournament. All right, this team is going to try to lead with its bug. So I'm going to counter lead with my Landorus. So I don't really care. Like, let it throw the webs. Here's the thing. I could switch and get away with it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be making the wrong play because I could just let the webs hit because it doesn't disadvantage me. All my dudes are flying, but I'm going to, he's a noob. He doesn't know about Magic Bounce. So now he's screwed and I don't, yep. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Try again next year. Oof, that was painful to watch, yeah. Alright, here's another Incineroar team. This team is actually hugely advantage state over me. I don't think unless I get kind of a lucky break or he plays poorly that I have a winnable matchup here. I think if he plays correctly, there's no real way that I can gain victory because I'm going to get stalled and walled by Garchomp and Rotom. And if I do somehow break through those, Greninja's going to sweep me. And the other 3 I don't really care about. They're just going to be a bother. Like, they're just going to whittle me down. So, like, I shouldn't have to trade this. It's frustrating. Oof, see what I mean? Like, that's not a trade that I'm wanting to make this early on. Because it opens me up to death by Greninja and also death by Lucario with priority. To assume that Lucario does not have priority would be a fool. Lucario's not a huge threat only because as long as I don't have... Yeah, that was a good switch. Really good switch. So what he was thinking there was, oh, I'm specially defensive. I should switch into this. But instead what he did was... I don't know why he did that. I really don't know why he did that. I guess he would rather save Gardevoir? I don't know. I think that was the wrong move. Okay, so he's going to go for the priority. He does have a balloon. That isn't what I was expecting, but I'm not really truthfully super too worried about that. I could just go, how bad do I need Ben? I need it bad, actually, because I need the speed. He should have just sent in Greninja. What was he doing? I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact that he didn't take care of Greninja. I think we go Akbar. Yep, we do. Because now I can come back with Fire Punch against anything on his team. Either way, he either stays in, I get the balloon. Oh, I died. He had Ice Punch. No. No. Alright, so I think we just go Hawlucha. Do we go immediately for Sky Attack, or do we go for a boost turn? Do we go for the kill? I think we go for damage, anticipating a switch into Rotom. It's not really a great play for me here. But yeah, I think we go against Rotom. Any other switch for him is terrible. And staying in isn't ideal either, so yeah, I assume Incineroar. That's not terrible, but yeah, I'm just gonna kill Incineroar. Okay, yeah, you get your fake out. You really faked me out there, bro. Got that life orb damage. Now I'm saving Sky Attack because I'm saving Unburden. Unburden only works if the Pokemon has not switched out. That's like written into it. Gardevoir. Gardevoir was a good switch there. Gardevoir is what we'll use. I think we have to go for Sky Attack. I think we have to. That's unfortunate. It's too early, but we have to go for it. Oh, yeah, okay. Well. Welp. This game just ended. That's really that's kind of an unfortunate way for it to end, because it's one of those things that's like, it's such a ridiculous RNG swing. So now we take the 55% damage, then we trade with Landorus. Landorus then trades against Lucario, then we get swept by Greninja. There's really no way I see out of this. Sorry, I'm messing with my water bottle. Come on, dude. Interesting. That's a very safe switch. I'm not sure that's a great switch. The thing is you know what I really should have? I really should switch. Well, I can't switch Xatu out. Xatu needs a new set. Reflect, Defog, Roost, Air Slash is too defensive. I need something more Heat Wave, Calm Mind, Air Slash, Roost. We don't really need the Defog on it. Now that we moved Defog to Landorus, I think we stay in and go for Hurricane again. Oh, I should have gone for Roost. I would have won if I had went for Roost. I just didn't see it. I just wasn't thinking. Yeah, we don't really need the boost here. Let's just kill it. Because anything I shoot at dies, and I'm faster than everything except extreme speed, which does not kill me. We may be able to salvage this, depending on what he does. Honestly, I'm not really sure why he went into Rotom when he did. Lucario should be the switch here, I suppose, to threaten again Ice Punch. Gardevoir, I suppose, works. Do I risk it? We still die to Ice Punch. I think we go for Paralyze Wave and we shoot for RNG. There's not really a good move here. Oh, get wrecked. Now we just need one more of those. And we win by RNG. Strats, bro. Strats, bro. Strats. In before it survives 1%. Because look, we did 47% and it is 48. So like, in before that, this was the high roll. And then we'll do lower this time. I actually have no idea what the calc on that would be, and I'm not going to run it. I don't like running calcs. I like doing it by like emotions, you know? We'll do one more game after this. Ooh, what a terrible switch. Ooh, that was deplorable. We may just win, actually, because that gives me a chance to set up rocks and potentially break Sash on... Well, Greninja wouldn't run Sash. It's going to use Extreme Speed twice on Escobar. Do I allow it? In order to keep the Focus Sash? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because it pins him into an early switch, and it gives me one turn advantage, because now it pushes him into Greninja a turn earlier than I would have wanted. It trades his Greninja rather than against Escobar as a trade. It trades it against Xatu, which is really much better for me. Perfect. Because now we get to trade against Greninja. Oh, no. It did have a fucking Sash. I'm so mad. Sorry for cursing. That's so stupid. Bruh. Okay. So this game had the exact outcome as I suspected for the exact reasons. We should have gone for rocks that turn. But I don't know. Getting this far was already kind of cheap from RNG, so yeah, well played. Yeah, that game was unwinnable the moment I saw Greninja, basically. Ooh, we could definitely win this. Maybe not, actually. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This one's, like, doable, but difficult. Which, like, honestly, so is every team. I'm playing birds only, so... Tyranitar does get Pursue. I think we go for Reflect. Yeah, it goes for Pursue. That's unfortunate. Like, I don't really want to trade this early, but I have to. Alright, yeah, let's just die. It's a Smurf account. Great. Alright, so we go for Dance. Assuming he's going to switch out. Like, he assumes we're going to go for Kick Punch or whatever. Landorus, perfect. I'll trade against your Landorus because I still have Reflect for a turn. The worst that this thing's going to do is throw rocks. I'm not concerned with that. Or it's going to defog, or it'll use, like, Toxic, or it'll miss, even better. Perfect. Now what he should do here is he should switch out and go to Celestelia. And then switch back into... Actually, he should have just gone Toxapex. There was really no reason not to go Toxapex immediately. Trading me Landorus there was foolish. Unless it's like special defensive Toxapex or something stupid. Yeah, why didn't you just go Toxapex originally, dude? Do we let him shoot for burn for even a turn? I think it's worth it for one turn, yeah. Oh, he didn't burn. Oh, now he's screwed. But yeah, he can't burn me. He did me a huge favor there. He got me 3 turns of free attacks. Ooh, Haze. That was a good one, actually. Unfortunately, he's going to have to trade out. Celestelia still kills me, though. Alright, now in anticipation for Tyranitar, I think we switch again. Okay, he anticipated that. We'll just go for... we'll shoot for Charizard here. This guy's a Smurf. We're both probably about the same yellow. Heavy Slam. That's an interesting one. I think we go for Power Up Fire Punch. I'm trying not to get Tyranitar trapped, basically. That's why I keep switching. Okay, good. He went for Protect. So that gives me at least one free Dragon Dance turn, unless he has Will-O-Wisp. Which is possible, but unlikely. Perfect. Leech Seeds. Yeah, I think we just keep going for it, because he'll use Protect this turn. Oh, he didn't. Oh my god, are you serious? That does so much damage. Alright, we shoot Earthquake this turn because we're shooting at Toxapex. Noob. Noob. Yeah, so unfortunate for him, I'm also a bit of a smurf. He really thought he was going to get away with that too. I think he thinks he's going to get away with it twice. Let's see if he goes into like Excadrill or Celestelia. Idiot. Come on, kid. Get good. I think we lose here. We go for Jump Kick even against Charizard. I hope I don't miss. That would be so bad. How is it faster? How the hell is this thing scarfed? That's so frustrating. Alright, I think we still shoot Charizard. Oh my freaking gosh. What is this crap? This is crap. This is a crap set. Bro, that's literal trash. I'm butthurt about that. How was that? Oh, Sand Rush. Oh, I'm a noob. I spoke too soon. I always forget about Sand Rush. I always forget that, like, because we're playing Gen 7, like, I always forget that, like, Gen 7 abilities, like, still exist. Let's see if he goes for Pursue. Oh, he just went for Crunch, yeah. Alright, well played. Let's see if we can go for, the crit. Let's see. Oh, get destroyed. Sorry, bucko. You've been destroyed by the electrical jihad and the bird babe. Get wrecked, kid. Yeah, there was those two dastardly reads in a row where he went for Toxapex because he thought he was good. And then he was butthurt that I said LOL in the chat, so he double switched to Celestelia. Yeah, he didn't say well played or GG. I said GG, well played. He did not return that. Anyways, let's do one random. Low bracket randoms, just a roll. And then that'll be a day. Thanks for joining, guys. This is Spooky Mareep on YouTube. And I would tell you that we have a more coherent like schedule coming up, and eventually that will be true. But for now, it's just like, listen, I'm a grown adult. I love this game. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I have as much time as I did in my youth. But I'm a little older than probably most players by maybe like even a full decade or so. And but yeah, I'll be around when I have time. And yeah, thanks for joining. And that is it. Now we're done for the day. Thanks for joining, guys. We'll be back next time. Meow.